Hello traders. To begin with, disclaimer. Futures and forex trading contains substantial risk and is not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is the money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. And past performance is not necessarily an indicative of future results. So this is going to be a beginner's guide to set up BellTPO indicators. In this video, firstly, we will understand what is NinjaTrader, how is it connected with BellTPO, what is a data feed, why is it needed, and what role does it play, and how is the data feed interlinked with BellTPO. Secondly, we will also learn how to use BellTPO effectively in NinjaTrader 8, how to add different charts, how to move the charts, how to save the charts on the workspace. BellTPO's journey to excellence. So BellTPO, we are a NinjaTrader vendors and a member of NinjaTrader ecosystem, and along with other leading experts who offer quality charting products and support. In just few years, yes, BellTPO has been Asia's first and India's trust and amongst the world's best charting indicator solution providers in NinjaTrader ecosystem. We always do our best to strike the right balance among selling the product and giving back to the traders community. And I hope you will join and try to stick with us. BellTPO as a company is committed to provide proficient NinjaTrader 8 indicators. So, as I've told you already, we are NinjaTrader vendors, and NinjaTrader is officially tied up with BellTPO in India, offering one of the most advanced and award-winning charting solutions, right? So NinjaTrader in India, we are using it as a charting platform. So there are no platform fee, right? So it is available at zero cost for all BellTPO customers, right? So there is no charges for NinjaTrader platform. And when it comes to the data feed, so data feed, this is the live market data. It gives us accurate real-time price movements. Without it, nothing works. You will agree with me, guys, right? It is like a blood to the NinjaTrader. So NinjaTrader is a muscle and data feed can be considered as the blood, right? And what about BellTPO? BellTPO is the brain, right? So as I've already told, NinjaTrader is a charting platform in India, but in US it is used as a trading platform as well. So it basically helps here to see the charts, run all the BellTPO tools. So but you cannot place the orders from NinjaTrader. You will have to rely on your broker's terminal for just placing the orders, right? When it comes to BellTPO, this is our special add-on indicators tools which we have developed on top of NinjaTrader, right? Tools like Bell Market Profile Ultimate, Bell Orderflow Ultimate, Bell Trend Analyzer, Bell VSA Pro, Bell Multi VSA, Bell Delta, Bell Dynamic Profile. So all these range of products we have developed for NinjaTrader platform. So all our indicators works only with NinjaTrader. So all these three works together to give traders a reliable, high speed and advanced setup, much better than any other regular web platforms, right? So there is no cost involved for NinjaTrader, and when it comes to the BellTPO, you will be purchasing the lifetime license, that is a one-time fee, right? And there is no other commitment. The only recurring cost for you is your data feed, which comes to roughly approximately 2000 rupees per exchange, right? That is the only cost which will be recurring, right? And of course, our solution supports all global market that offers data for NinjaTrader, including NSE, BSE, MCX, US market, European market, crypto, forex exchanges, right? So, and unless any other given traders a powerful edge, right? So, our product works globally wherever the data is available for NinjaTrader, right? So, in India, of course, in this today's fast-paced financial market, having access to accurate and real-time data is very, very crucial, right? So, this visual highlights our dual market data integration, right? Supporting both Indian and US markets, right? So, for NSE, BSE and MCX, we rely on trusted providers like Global Data Feed and True Data, ensuring seamless real-time and historical data access. For US markets, we are powered by kinetic feeds, DX feeds, and for cryptocurrencies, you have Coinbase, right? And of course, when it comes to crypto markets point, you have to make a note of it, traders. Crypto market data for Indian IPs, it is not allowed. So what is the solution? So we at BellTPO, we found a workaround solution to get the Coinbase data at zero cost. So you can get in touch with our support team to get more details on how to get Coinbase data at zero cost, right? Of course, all other data feed comes with their own price tags, right? So this structure allows our platform to serve both domestic and international traders with the speed, accuracy and confidence, right? Why we are better than any other web-based platforms, right? First thing is that tick by tick accuracy. Now, what do you mean by tick by tick data? So the tick by tick data is the data where you are trying to record the data as soon as the trade is executed, right? As soon as the trade gets executed, that is the executed orders, immediately you're capturing that data. That is called as tick by tick. It is less than a second, I can say. The moment the trade gets recorded, you are capturing the data. So that is called as tick data. So with the help of our data vendors, we are able to deliver the true real-time data using direct market feeds and no compromise and no delays. Clear? Next thing is that access to the advanced tools for pro traders. So access to the professional graded features like Market Profile Ultimate, Orderflow Ultimate, and many of the additional features which no other platforms can offer, right? And zero browser limitations. So no lag during volatile markets, as we are offering a desktop based platform ensures faster data rendering and greater stability than any other browser-based platforms, right? And more importantly, system GPU powered visuals. Now, what do you mean by system GPU powered visuals? With this, it leverages your system's graphic card for a crystal clear HD charting, right? NinjaTrader uses your system graphic card to give you an HD quality charts. So this is specially useful for a detailed 2-point TPO views. As I was mentioning, when it comes to the market profile, it is always recommended to go with 1-point or 2-point TPOs. That means every price movement should be captured and a letter should be plotted. So that is called as 1-point or 2-point TPO views. So with the help of the system graphics, we are able to achieve that with a crystal clear, even at a minute zoom level also, you can still see the TPO letters with our Bell Market Profile Pro indicators, right? And also with order flow, the bid and ask depth, the values are also very clearly visible as we are using a high definition charts, right? So which something that no other web based platforms can match, correct? Mastering BellTPO in NinjaTrader. So as I've told you, NinjaTrader, this is our core platform where all our BellTPO indicators runs, right? So it allows for a smoother integration and provides the basic charting environment, right? Secondly, we follow a step-by-step guide now to load our BellTPO indicators, adjust the settings, explore the key features like zooming, customizing, navigating and aligning the charts. So both steps together leads to an effective BellTPO usage where traders can fully unlock the power of Market Profile Pro, Bell Orderflow Pro and Bell Trend Analyzer tools in their professional desktop setup. So an important announcement. So BellTPO 2019 version we have officially discontinued. So end of life we can say. So this is due to some critical data bugs which was there, and of course from 2020 version onwards BellTPO indicators were built to meet the zero tick loss standards by syncing closely with approved data vendors, so by delivering unmatched accuracy. Thankful to all data vendors for their kind cooperation. And of course, there are also some major critical improvements when compared to 2019 and 2020 version. So the display incompatibility with the modern monitors was a issue with the 2019 version. So in 2020, we've been optimized for 4K or high definition displays and higher resolutions. So with this, we could able to avoid the TPO letters overlapping and order flow value numbers, would stack incorrectly. So the UI elements also appear to be broken or misaligned. So that has been taken care from 2020 version onwards, right? And of course, technological lag. So your display technologies and NinjaTrader updates progressed, so the 2019 version failed to adapt to the system DPI scaling and resolution settings, so which we successfully fixed or given an update from 2020 version onwards, right? And of course when it comes to 2019 there were no further updates or fix or enhancements when it comes to 2019. So we have released all the developments and bugs for 2020 versions, so where all the previous bugs has been addressed. And the performance has also been improved from 2020 version onwards, and full 4K compatible and has added in value. And of course, more importantly, security and stability risk. So running an outdated version led to incompatibility with the NinjaTrader 8 updates and potential crashes, right? So we have addressed all these things. And another happy news is that whatever updates we are giving, it is zero cost. I'm repeating, it is zero cost. So people, all our BellTPO clients who are on 2019 version, so they all have migrated to the latest version. So after 2020 version, we had a release called BellTPO 2.0 S version. Then we had another product, another version in the BellTPO 3.0 version, and we have recently launched a BellTPO 4.0 version, which is one of the latest version, which is compatible even with the newer version of NinjaTrader, right? So that's how the journey of this updated version started, right? So time and when when there is an enhancements or when there is a updates coming, so we are on the task, right, to giving you the best product without any breaks, correct? So let's move on to the next slide. So I'm going to give you a demo. For the demo requirement, we need a NinjaTrader 8 chatting platform for demo, right? And we need a BellTPO standard plan 2020 version, so which has a Bell Market Profile Pro and Bell Orderflow Pro indicators, and of course the data feed. Either we can use True Data or Global Data Feed. In this demo, I'm going to use True Data for the real-time market data for a smooth demo experience. So this ensures effective demonstration, right? And we also would be learning how to interact with the BellTPO charts, like zoom in, zoom out. So use your mouse to scroll, or keyboard shortcuts to zoom in, zoom out, helping you to examine the profiles in detail. Scroll horizontally, drag the charts left or right to view previous or upcoming sessions, right? And scroll vertically to move the chart up or down for a better alignment and a larger structure of high range profiles within the visible range. And of course, adjust the view, right click to open the settings and adjust the text sizes, TPO sizes, time intervals, and other visual display preferences, right? So we'll also learn how to load the default BellTPO workspace, okay? So you might be wondering the term workspace, what do you mean by workspace? So workspace is like a saved layout or an environment that remembers your entire trading setup, okay? So when you save a workspace that has BellTPO indicators configured, the exact indicator parameters, chart type like your market profile, Bell market profile or order flow, or any other indicators like trend analyzer, VSA or Bell delta. So all those charts, if you have kept it open and kept the parameters set as per your requirements, so the entire layout is stored. So on reopening, they will restore without any manual reconfiguration. Are we clear? Right? So let us now try to understand how to start NinjaTrader and how to load the workspace. Okay, and we'll also explore how to use the zoom in, zoom out functionalities in NinjaTrader 8. Like I mentioned earlier, for this demo purpose, I would be using True Data Velocity 2.0. Always remember to start your data feed first. In this case, let us first start True Data Velocity 2.0. For this, double tap on the True Data Velocity 2.0 shortcut key on the desktop. So this will start your True Data, and you can see on the taskbar a green play button. indicating true data started successfully. Now double tap on NinjaTrader 8 shortcut icon on your desktop. NinjaTrader started successfully, and you can also see the data is also connected. The green light in this window indicating the data is connected, and you can also see BellTPO charts loaded successfully. The window which is there on the front, we call this as NinjaTrader Control Center. For now, let me minimize this control center and try to understand how to align the charts and how to zoom in and zoom out the charts vertically and horizontally, right? So if you could see, this particular profile is hidden behind this table, right? So in order to bring it up, or in order to see the full profile of July 29th, for this we call it a chart alignment, vertical chart alignment. For this you have to move your mouse cursor towards the extreme right where you can find the price scale. Press the left button after keeping your mouse cursor on the price scale, that is on the Y axis, and simultaneously hold both left mouse button and your keyboard control button and move the chart upwards. By this way, you can see the aligned profile which was hidden behind the table. So this is a one-time effort. Okay, whenever you want to see the particular profile which you find it important, so in this way you can align the charts. Now, how to zoom in and zoom out? For this, again, move your mouse cursor towards the price scale on the Y axis. Hold your mouse button, left mouse button, and move vertically upwards. So this will increase the size of the TPO letters. Now in order to reduce the size of the TPO letters so that you can see more number of profiles, for that hold your left mouse button again on the Y axis price scale and move downwards. So this way it will zoom out, giving you more viewable area, right? Since now we have understood the vertical scroll options, now let us understand the horizontal scroll options. For horizontal scroll option, you can notice on this particular day, the profile and the current day split profile is hidden behind this Y axis. So in order to see the split profile which is hidden, so we will have to now understand how to use this horizontal functionalities. For that, there are two ways. One is hold your mouse on the chart window, that is left mouse button on the chart window and then move towards left. This way you can align the chart horizontally, right? And same time, if you want to increase the gap or the width between the profiles, hold your mouse left button on the date, that is on the x-axis at the bottom, and move towards left. So this way you can increase the gap between the profiles, right? Let us now learn how to add new charts and apply BellTPO indicators, right? And let us also learn how to add stocks, how to load stock options or index options, and how to load futures, right? There are continuous futures, you have continuous futures and non-continuous futures, right? So let us try to learn how to add continuous or the non-continuous futures and the stocks as well, right? So before adding or before taking you guys to the NinjaTrader, let me tell you one important thing, that when it comes to loading your index options, always remember to understand the symbol format. At the bottom you can see for true data, their recommended format to load index options is like this, that is name of the instrument, year, month 07 July, and expiry date, that is 31st July, and strike rate 24,800 C. So this is the format recommended for true data. Similarly, you have different format for global data feed as well, right? And when it comes to loading non-continuous contracts for Nifty, the format is like this: Nifty 25, that is year, month, JUL, July, and FUT, future. So this has to be the symbol formats. Remember this, right? And of course, when it comes to loading stocks, you just have to type the symbol or the instrument name. So automatically you can load the symbol or stock symbols, right? So let's now move to NinjaTrader 8. Since we know that this is a NinjaTrader control center like we discussed earlier, so in NinjaTrader control center, you will have to choose the option new. When you click new, you will find an option called chart. So just hit on the chart and you will get a data series window where you can add the instrument name. Since I will be going with loading equity charts, right? Let's try to add any equity. So here I will go with ACC. The moment I type ACC, you can find in the drop down menu the ACC futures and stock. So since we need stocks, so I am going to select the stocks, ACC stock. Just double click on ACC. So the stock got selected. The instrument ACC has been selected and it will appear under the applied window. And on the right side, you can find the data series where you have the options of type. Under type, you can choose the wide range of series, that is take if you want volume range based charts, you want second based chart, minute, day, week, month, and so on. So here I'm going to choose minute chart since I will be loading or applying Bell Market Profile Pro indicator. So I have selected minute. Under value, I will select 30. It means I want 30-minute chart to be plotted. So I have selected value as 30. It is always recommended to go with 30 minutes chart for Bell Market Profile Pro, or any market profile means you must use 30 minutes chart. Okay, right? If you are using any other time frame, then it is not market profile. You are working with something else, is what I strongly believe, right? Then under days to load, you have to keep at least 50 days. So your data vendor by default, he gives you 45 days of historical data for market profile. Beyond, if you want additional number of days, either you can probably talk to your data vendor and opt for additional number of historical data, or another way is, as long as you are using Market Profile Pro, Bell Market Profile Pro, the data gets saved in your NinjaTrader, right? Maybe after 3 or 4 months, you will have sufficient historical data for your analysis, right? So days to load 50, and trading hours. Under trading hours, just click on the drop down menu and hit N letter in your keyboard. It will straight away take you to NSE, and hit enter in your keyboard, right? So trading hours NSE is also being selected. Okay, so there are only 3 changes you are making. One is the value, one is dates to load, and trading hours NSE, right? Now hit OK. So ACC candlestick chart loaded successfully. Now that we have loaded ACC charts, let us know how to load BellTPO market profile, that is Bell Market Profile Pro indicator. For this, you have 2 options. One is, either you can click on the icon, indicators icon on the chart window, or just right click on your chart window and select indicators. You can see in the list Bell Market Profile Pro 2020 version. Select, just hit left click your mouse button on the indicator name. Then under configured window, hit add. The moment you press add, the Bell Market Profile Pro 2020 version will appear in the configured window. That means we have successfully selected Bell Market Profile Pro indicator. Towards your right, under properties, you can find the settings for the indicator. Here, I'm not going to change any settings except the TPO size. Now, I prefer to use price range based TPO size, right? So now, what is the price range based TPO size? Probably, I would strongly recommend that you can either talk to our support team, or you can also Google for right or optimal TPO size. There's a wonderful article written by Mr. Rajendran. You can probably go through that blog post and understand how to set the right TPO size, right? Another very important point, you must make a note of it. In our latest Bell Market Profile Pro 4.0 version, the TPO sizes are automatically calculated by the software itself. Price range TPO sizes are automatically calculated by the software. So, no manual intervention needed, right? So, since now we are using 2020 version, let us now add the TPO size. So, since the stock price of ACC is 1800, so the ideal recommended size of TPO is 10. So, I will make it 10 and I will hit on apply, then hit OK. So, ACC charts loaded successfully, right? So this way we can add the symbols, right? Now let us try to add index option charts, right? For this, again, I have to press an add button at the bottom. Next to the ACC tab, you can see a press or add button. Just hit on that. It will open a new data series window, right? It will open a new data series window. So like I have shown you in the previous PPT or in the PPT, where we need to be specific based on the data vendor what we have chosen. So since we are using true data, let me now show you how to add a call option, Nifty call option of 31st July. Okay, for this I have to type Nifty in instruments. Under instruments, I have to type Nifty 25, that is the year, 07, that is the month, and last Thursday of the month is your expiry. For a weekly option, you can use the respective week's date, right? Now since I'm looking for the weekly expiry, it is on 31st, so I'm mentioning as 31st is the day. Then the strike price, it is 24,800 is the strike price I'm selecting. And is it a call option or put option? Just mention that CE. Now hit enter, right? Now here again I will select the value as minutes 30 and days to load 50. Under trading hours, again hit your N letter in your keyboard and then hit enter in your keyboard and press OK. So Nifty 24,800 call option loaded successfully. Now let us try to apply Bell Market Profile Pro indicator on this chart. For this, right click, go to indicators, select your Bell Market Profile Pro, hit on add, then since the price is around 320, right? So as per the TPO calculations, we have to keep 5 as the TPO value. Okay, anything greater than 250 and less than 1000, we can use 5. Okay, now lot size, we can choose 75 is your lot size of Nifty and hit apply and OK. Charts loaded successfully. You can see the charts has been loaded successfully, right? Now let us try to learn how to add Nifty continuous future charts. So for this again, I have to hit on the plus button at the bottom, which is next to this 24,800 call option. Press this plus button, that will open a new data series window. Here under instruments, type Nifty underscore capital I, right? The moment you type this, you will get the drop down window. Slightly scroll down, you can find Nifty underscore continuous contract, select this. Again, it will appear under applied window. On the right side, you can find the minute, value and days to load. Here, I would like to add Bell Orderflow Pro indicator. For this, I usually prefer to go with 5 minutes chart. Okay. So here under value, I will make it 5, and days to load, remember, until unless it is necessary, do not go beyond 5 days. It is not recommended to go beyond 5 days during live market hours. Maybe for your back testing purpose, you can load as many as historical days you need post market hours. Ideally speaking, for order flow, most of us we use it for the intraday purpose. So we don't go beyond 5 days, right? And moreover, your data vendor, he will offer only 2 to 3 days of tick data. Of course, you might be asking, sir, what about historical data? For historical data, there are 2 options. Either again, you can go back to your vendor and ask them, demand them for the historical tick data. They might give you 25 to 30 days of data at an additional price tag, which I may not recommend, right? Because in next 25-30 days continuously, if you are running our chart, the data gets stored automatically in your NinjaTrader, right? So you don't have to pay any additional money for the historical data. So as long as you are starting your NinjaTrader, the data keeps accumulating, right? Now, days to load, 5 days. Under trading hours, hit on the drop down, hit N letter in your keyboard, hit enter and press OK. So Nifty charts, continuous contract charts loaded successfully. Now let's add order flow indicator. For this, right click on the chart window, select indicators, and under indicators, select your Bell Orderflow Pro 2020 version and press add under configure window at the bottom. Press add. The moment I have pressed add, Bell Orderflow Pro indicator appeared under configured window, and the settings of the indicator appears towards your right side under properties. So here I am going to change only 2 things. One is the lot size 75 and the brick size here as per the price range. I would go with 40, right? And hit apply and OK. So Bell Orderflow Pro indicator loaded successfully, right? Now let us try to add a non-continuous contract. So that is the current month contract. Now you may probably be knowing what is continuous and non-continuous contract, right? So here I'll just show you how to add non-continuous contract, which is for the Nifty. So for this, type Nifty 25 July FUT, right? And do not select anything from the drop down menu. Straight away hit enter after typing Nifty 25. Nifty 25 means year, JUL means month, FUT futures, right? Monthly contract, and hit enter. Do not select anything from the drop down. Straight away hit enter. Remember this. Hit enter button after typing this particular format. The moment you hit enter button, you can see the symbol non-continuous contract added successfully. Again here, I would like to add bell trend analyzer for this particular non-continuous contract. So for this, under type, I will select day. Now you may ask why day. Day means I'm going to apply bell trend analyzer chart on a daily window. That is a daily chart window, right? Daily time frame. So for this, I have selected day and value is 1, means 1 candle per day, right? And then days to load, you can keep 365 days, no harm, right? And under trading hours, hit the drop down, hit letter N and hit enter in your keyboard and then OK. Now, since it is a non-continuous contract, you may not get the entire 365 days history. You will only get the data from when this particular contract started. Okay, right? Now, to add the indicator, right click indicators. Here, under indicators, select bell trend analyzer NT8 and then press add. No need to change any settings for bell trend analyzer. It is always recommended to go with the default settings. Remember this. And then hit apply. You can see the bell trend analyzer charts indicator loaded successfully. Right? Okay. Now we have learned how to load the charts and how to apply Bell Market Profile Pro, Bell Orderflow Pro and Bell Trend Analyzer on different time frames and different symbol, equities or even index options, right? Now let us learn how to save or create a new workspace in NinjaTrader 8. For this, we know already how to launch the NinjaTrader application, and I will now show you how to access the workspace menu, and also I will show you how to save your workspace or name your workspace and also confirm your workspace, right? For this, let me take you to the NinjaTrader control center again. Okay, now since we have added the charts, let me use the same charts and show you how to save this particular charts which we just created, right? For this, in order to save this as your workspace, what you have to do is click on the workspace option in control center. Then you can see the current selected workspace is Untitled 2, which is denoted with a green icon. That means this particular window is active or this particular workspace is active. So now in order to name this workspace, you can save as, you can probably type your name or your choice. So here I will type my name, Vinod Workspace, and save it. Okay. Now let us learn how to close NinjaTrader 8. Okay. So for this, always remember you must close your control center. Never close your chart window directly. Remember that. So we already know this is our NinjaTrader control center. So always close NinjaTrader control center. So here I can show you that there is a close button on the NinjaTrader control center. Hit close and you will get a message saying Do you want to save Vinod workspace? Hit yes. Right? Sometimes you might get a message as yes to all. Still, it's okay. You can still hit yes to all. Right? So, since now we have learned how to close NinjaTrader application, now let us learn how to save a chart template and how to load a chart template, right? Now let us learn how to save and load BellTPO chart templates. So for this, again, let me take you to the NinjaTrader control panel. So let me minimize the control panel and let me start with this ACC and let me save this as a template. So right click, go to template and here you can hit save as. So I will name this template as Vinod MP chart and hit save. Right now, how do I use this template? Let me show you that. For this, let me open a chart, plain candlestick chart. So here type ACC for instruments, select ACC stocks. Here under type minutes, value 30, days to load 50, NSC and hit OK. Now in order to load the template, right click on the chart, go to templates and there is an option called load. Hit on load and here we know the MP chart, select that and hit load. This way you can successfully load your saved template without wasting a single minute, right? Mastering market profile and order flow. So in today's fast moving markets, relying on web-based indicators or charting tools with delayed data is no longer just inconvenient, it's too risky as well. So BellTPO gives trader a real edge with micro profile precision 2-point TPO view, captures every trick and visualize the price action at most granular level. And of course, the real-time alerts work for you. Tick by tick data accuracy. So BellTPO is already integrated with premium data providers to deliver tick level precision data, not approximated or filtered data like most of the web tools. You see what the institutional see. So the indicators or the data setup, what you're using, it is matching with the institutional traders setup, right? So do not risk your capital on a cheap or limited tool that compromises the data and it will also miss the finer details of the auction. So be a smart trader, be a professional trader with BellTPO, a platform built by traders for traders. So trading is no longer just about watching charts. It's about making decision with clarity, speed and structure. That's exactly what our Bell Ultimate series is built for. If you do not have any financial constraint, we would strongly recommend you to go with the Bell Market Profile or all our Ultimate series. There's Bell Market Profile Ultimate 4.0, where traders get access to over 28 powerful patterns which are automatically identified on the screen, starting from PPOC to poor lows, poor highs, G2, G3 lows, G3 highs, failed auctions, ORRs, and many more. All key references are plotted in real time, so you can spend less time in searching and more time in understanding the markets. With Bell Orderflow Ultimate 4.0, the world's first order flow zone plotting system. The software highlights the imbalances, breakout zones, and critical alerts, helping traders to spot each dynamic order flow patterns automatically. This minimizes the manual effort of scanning the order book and enhances both timing and risk management. Why BellTPO? I would say this is your ultimate trading companion because it's a world's first order flow zone plotting system and alert system. That is our Bell Order Flow Ultimate system, Bell Order Flow Ultimate 4.0, where you have this unmatched precision by auto detecting 8 different patterns which are available in order flow, clearly highlighting the imbalances, and a game changer for intraday timing and breakout recognitions. You have Bell Market Profile Ultimate, which identifies 28 patterns, saving hours of daily analysis. It also offers the micro profile, that is 2-point TPO profile, where you can spot the auction balance and transitions like never before. And with a ultra high definition, crystal clear TPO letters can be seen on your screen. And the smart alerts that works for you in case of order flow ultimate, like TBTS alerts, MR alert, UA patterns, TR alerts, so which will help to reduce the manual monitoring almost by 50%, so you are not glued to the screens, right? Most importantly, tick by tick data accuracy. We are integrated with the premium data vendors like we have mentioned already: Global Data Feed, True Data, DX Feed, Kinetic Feed. So BellTPO delivers the true tick level precision for both Indian and global markets. So it's a complete desktop based power. Unlike browser limitations, BellTPO leverages your system's GPU for crystal clear chatting, which is essential for Bell order flow bid and ask views and a 2-point TPO setup, right? And moreover, BellTPO is a trusted vendor for NinjaTrader in India, and BellTPO is the number one market profile and order flow indicator vendors across entire South Asia Pacific, and we are a proud Make in India company. A final thought: if you decided to learn market profile and order flow, then do not hesitate. Most traders quit because they struggle to spot the patterns in market profile. With BellTPO, those patterns are not just thought, they auto identified and visualized, helping you to trade confidently right from the day one. So BellTPO is not just a tool, it's your edge. So thank you for joining me or watching this video. So we hope to see you soon with another video where we can explore more features and functionalities of BellTPO products. Thank you very much.